It was crazy. I read the run and cracked down, so I came up to fill off the outside in case he bounced it, and I saw Shane Allen come up, lay the hit, and then the ball was laying there, and I mean, you got to take advantage of big plays, so grabbed it and run for dear life.
You always hear, TV announcers or everybody say, "Don't scoop it, just jump on it." But I mean, it looked like it was just wide open. Was it just kind of rolling there?
It was just sitting there, man. It's like it bounced right up to me.
How big is it to kind of, when you get to the playoffs, obviously the offense was good, the defense was good, to make plays like that, to kind of turn the momentum? I mean, Oregon had a couple of nice drives there early in the game, but they're playing from behind the whole game. That's pretty much where you guys want teams, I would imagine.
Yeah, and the thing with Oregon is they've had games where they've played from behind and they've come back and won. So, I mean, we knew we couldn't take our foot off the gas. We got to keep going. At the end of the game, they started driving the ball down the field. But, I mean, we stopped them. We did what we were supposed to do.
Definitely the fumble return at the beginning of the game was a huge momentum shift. It's like us getting the ball at the beginning in the second half. But I don't know. I mean, we're just thriving off big plays right now, and we're making them.
And that's the thing. You guys had a short field all day, whether it was the turnovers or the onside kick attempts. You guys get excited, kind of eyes get a little bit big when you have kind of a short field and say, hey, we got the ball in really good field position. We can maybe take advantage of this.
Yeah, I mean, we know we're doing something right other than on the offensive side of the ball if we're starting with good field position on the offense.
And then the defense, too. Like I said, you're thriving off big plays, but the defense is making their share. That's a really tough team, a really physical team. They had a couple of nice drives on you. How nice is it to kind of get a team like that and kind of get a lead and be able to kind of pin your ears back and be more aggressive on defense?
Our defense is just really strong right now. I mean, coming out, hitting everyone in the mouth, and just playing real physical, and we want it.
It was a big swing because we got the first down, great block, and Garrett had a great run. The ball pops out and they capitalize. They're very good defensively. So, but I didn't think it flattened us out too much. I thought we did a nice job on that next drive. We really took it to them. I'm sure they were worried about that. And they made a big play in the interception. I thought the second turnover, and that got us out of sync. Unfortunately, when you're playing a really, really good team, it's bound to happen. You get out of sync. We had the penalties, and it hurt ourselves. In the first half, we hurt ourselves more than we have all year. We've only turned the ball over like 5 or 6 times in 10 games. Yeah. So then to do it twice in the same quarter, or the same half, was a tough deal.
Well, and then anytime you're playing in the playoffs, obviously it's going to be a good team, but anytime you're playing a team that can, like you guys, can grind the clock, you get behind a score or then 2 scores, you're playing catch up, and it gets pretty tough.
Yeah, they're so good up front. They don't have to do a lot of exotic things that they're not going to make a mistake for you. So when you make a mistake, it's a double whammy. Most other teams, the mistakes kind of even out, but they're good enough and simple enough that they don't have to worry about that. So when you make a mistake, it's going to hurt you, and we knew that. Kids knew that.